what is interesting about all of the Electoral College efforts to basically have Donald Trump not seated as a president and someone else be seated as a president. What's interesting about that conversation is that there's no way in hell they're going to pick a Democrat if they don't pick Donald Trump. There's no way in hell they're going to pick Hillary Clinton if they don't pick Donald Trump. So with this Electoral College challenge, they're going to end up picking another Republican. My question to the world, not even the world, but particularly to the people who are really pushing to have Donald Trump overthrown, for lack of a better phrase, is do you honestly think another Republican is going to pick any different cabinet, or at least the motivations and the inspirations and the agenda? Do you think they're going to pick people who are going to favor climate change science? Do you think they're going to pick people who are going to defend marriage equality? Do you think they're going to pick people who are going to actually defend civil rights and voting rights and, you know, you think they're going to put anybody in who's going to stop the suppression of votes? No. They're going to put in people who believe the same things as the people that Donald Trump has picked. So it's like, how do you want your poison? Do you want your poison with a nice, acceptable Republican like John Kasich, who we'll talk about in a minute? Do you want that nice, amenable, and you know, Midwesternly friendly Republican who's going to do the same shit to you? They'll just do it with a smile, and they'll do it with some modicum of decency. Or do you want the bombastic orange orangutan bastard who's going to do the same exact thing? Because they're not going to put in Hillary Clinton. I don't know why people are fooling themselves about that. They're not going to put in a Democrat. I mean, technically they could, but can you imagine? I want you to think for a second. Can you effing imagine the unmendable divide that would come if the Electoral College puts Hillary Clinton in the White House? Can you, I don't know of any act that would be as dangerous to America's existence than taking out Donald Trump and putting in Hillary Clinton, than the Electoral College not voting in Trump and voting in Hillary Clinton. I personally cannot think of anything that would be more dangerous to the existence of America from within than an act like that. So therefore, that's why I just conclude it's just illogical, and it's not even a rational action to believe that the Electoral College would vote against or would not vote for Trump and put in Hillary Clinton, or a Democrat for that matter, right? They're not going to put in a Democrat. They're going to put in another Republican. If they put in another Republican, you're going to get the same type of administration. You just get to brag that it wasn't Donald Trump who did it. What's the real point? What's the real point when the next 4 years are going to be saturated with the conservative agenda so much that it's going to probably take us a generation to undo it? I don't think there's a point. I think we just need to start fighting now and stop as much as we can, which is an uphill battle in and of itself. That's a whole nother conversation.